Morning, Blaze. Want to do some Spirit of Vengeance training in the yard?
From what I understand about Blaze, he is not one for brotherhood.
Oh, hey! Didn't know I had an audience for my little self-pep talk. If we're gonna be working with Blaze, and he starts hanging out at the Abbey, and we're driving across the desert together killing demons, I need to be cool. I mean, he's the original Spirit of Vengeance, the real Ghost Rider. And how the hell am I supposed to live?
You do not want to follow in Blaze's footsteps. He does not seem like a
Really? He's old.
I think the wisest thing to do would be to chart.
Look at...
I follow my moral compass and do what I believe is right.
What if you know, don't have a moral compass? Or your moral compass is a demon that lives in your head and isn't just a talking cricket?
Then I suggest developing one of your own. Cricket.
Well...
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? Sometimes, I have to impress myself. I'm here if you need me.
This isn't working.
The map table? Should I get Tony?
And I have no one.
I have been saying that since you...
Leave the crappy stand-up for Tony, kiddo. 3 teams under the same roof, all fighting for different reasons. It's not too late to change that. If Agatha were here, she'd tell me... I know you miss her, kiddo. She used...
No,
Wait, I need to say this. I've been less than... But this is the wrong time to talk about the...
All right. When?
Tonight.
Plans.
Show them what happens when you mess with the Midnight Suns.
I hear you. You looking at me? Kiss it goodbye. I'm gonna rip you a new one.
Some for the rest of us.
Not looking good for you.
Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are prepared.
Get to the other one.
have enough to worry about. Now you'll have to deal with this thing, too.
My turn now.
Do you take more pride in the size of your muscles or your mouth?
Should do the trick. Bad luck for you, bro. Still getting better after all these years. It's about time.
Your loyalty be your own.
You drop this! Sorry.
We've got hostile reinforcements here. They're set on coming after me. I am not doing so well. You will be weak for this fight. The light will heal you. This shall be of great help. How invigorating.
Now it's my turn. You think that it's gonna take more than that.
Impressed. There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her people. That time is clearly past.
No pressure, right?
Looks like reinforcements coming in. Good timing.
You're still set on me. You may see yourself as something more than hide. You are nothing but a common goon.
You have earned this. Now we're gonna do this.
I'm on it.
Barely even noticed it.
Behold the light gift.
I owe you a cola.
gonna need some time here.
Kiss this! Got some friends coming in.
Looking at me now.
I can see why Captain America has such disdain for you. He is a man of honor. You are ridiculous.
Thought you were supposed to be tough.
Your mother abandoned you. I hope you've learned your lesson. Feel my call. Not shaking their confidence. Lilith must be desperate if these are her best. Your time has come. Once again, Lilith's servants fall. Return to your mother.
Here we go. You made your choice.
I doubt they'll take that beating to heart, but we can always hope.
I'm ready.
All right, it's...
Hello, my...
What are you?
Whenever Sarah was this nervous, I used to keep close. A look, a smile, a touch on the shoulder. It always helped.
Why would she be?
I don't know.
Did she say what it's about?
Everyone's here.
You sound like...
That's... I could use a moment to collect my...
Take...
Thank you.
Nobody knows what this is about.
Not...
Whatever it is.
All right.
We are all ready to hear...
Time to tear off. Thank you all for coming. Truthfully, I wasn't sure everyone would. And that's why we're meeting. The Hunter and I are working to stop Lilith and her master, Chthon. I'm not certain about the rest of you.
We're in this to the end.
Are you? I see petty rivals more concerned with scoring points off one another than stopping the mother of demons.
Whoa there, if anyone isn't pulling their weight, it's the Midnight Suns.
And if anyone's doing their own thing, it's the Avengers.
And the ringleaders prove my point. But I speak only for myself. So, I ask the Hunter, Who is responsible for the dysfunctional state in which we find ourselves?
If anyone should be held
Agree to disagree, boss.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but Tony's right.
And that's my new ringtone.
Don't ruin the moment.
It is true. I have not done enough for any team. If I am the one who brings people together to defeat Lilith, I have already failed.
She will destroy everything you know, pollute all you love. In this, she and her followers are unified. To serve Lilith is to serve Cathan. If you don't pull the same direction, if you'd rather fight each other, we've already lost.
Look, the Midnight Suns are unproven. I will grant that they have potential, but we can't trust an apocalyptic threat to the Halloween teens.
We're all in our 20s.
Could have fooled me.
See? The Avengers underestimate their allies. You think they'll do otherwise for the Mother of Demons? If they're in charge, we lose.
You're both right. The only one who can lead us to victory is the Hunter.
Huh.
That's our Steve.
What do you say, Hunter? Are you willing to lead us against your own mother?
Only if every...
I can only speak.
Just...
It's a...
This is...
Highly inspirational, boss, but let's get down to vibranium tax. We're all equal here, and it's obvious my team is first among equals. Look, but this isn't...
The Avengers will do their part. So will the Midnight Suns. Plus Spider-Man, obviously.
You got it.
Each of you have different strengths. I plan to use them as best I can.
Not to interrupt this feel-good moment, but what about us? It's no secret we were sidelined when Tony and the others showed up. Caretaker built our team to face this threat, but we've been pushed aside. I need...
There is no future where the Midnight Suns miss the fight.
That's all we needed to hear.
You need to hear more than that. So does everyone here. Nico, Blade, Ileana, and Robbie may have been here first. But now? We are all the Midnight Suns. When every one of us believes that, we will be ready to face my mother.
That's enough for tonight. I want all of you to reflect on what we said. If you'll excuse me, I need a moment with the Hunter. So that's it.
I still do not see the
They're finally thinking of something other than themselves.
That is...
I had not predicted... No.
Why didn't I... I'm so proud of her. And you, of course. Don't pout.
Every meeting should be like...
I don't know how to feel about this.
I don't know. He really should have sold...
Yeah? Kid, don't lose my respect. It's the part of me that won't grow back.
You certainly know how to speak.
You agree?
I'll support you, Hunter, as I'm able.
Lilith can keep throwing demons at us. We'll keep putting them down.
There's the Sarah I know.
The one who yells at everyone?
Hunter, hello.
I should have told you about Agatha.
Stop. We've known each other too long for this.
What, half a century?
If you round down.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
How's it going, boss? Cross your fingers. Another negative mystery box. What to think? What can I say except you're welcome?
What have you brought me today?
Hi, Lilith.
If you find more coil, send it my way.
Ain't gonna go easy.
Let's do this.
New and improved.
Later.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Bye.
Hey, you.
There you are, Hunter. Please join me when you have a moment. I insist.
All you have to do is take out that nest mother. Sounds simple enough, right?
Anyone that touches me is going down.
Show no mercy.
Consider it done. A gift from ancient traditions.
Earth. 'Cause. 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 '
not change their plans.
I will not be defied.
Still coming my way.
All join Lilith together.
That was really something.
It's on.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Let me guide you.
I owe you one.
Now you.
Just don't screw up.
You will fall.
They seem committed to their plan. Perhaps there's a bounty on Sorceress Supreme? The light shines on the most dutiful. Prepare! A triumphant effort.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Time for book club. You coming?
Meet you there.
Let's head over.
I like this book, but maybe I'll figure it out as...
Everyone's...
I should not be this nervous about what you all thought of. Even the best translations from Kree lose sub.
Let's get this started. Carol, this was your book, so you can start.
I'll throw it back to you. What did you think of the book?
I had a rough time with it.
You didn't like it?
Didn't say that. At first I spent more time referencing the glossary than reading the book.
Sounds familiar. What changed?
I noticed a kind of rhythm to the words. I began to see them as lyrics to a song. All that dry talk faded and it finally came together. The lyrics made it feel much bigger than a chapter on Kree farming implements.
This book was about much more than farming.
Exactly. The rhythm to it helped paint a bigger picture. Once I caught on, I kept reading and didn't rely on the glossary. I picked everything up from context. I'm surprised how much stuck with me, despite some concepts being legit alien to me.
Agreed. For me, the rhythm wasn't lyrics. It was more like the book was written to a cadence.
That's why I had you read it on your Spark. The mnemonic lexicon won't work with a hard copy.
The what now?
An ancient Kree technique. It helps you remember texts that would otherwise be considered... There's no Kree word for stuffy, but essentially that. But all that's packaging. Let's get into the book itself. Hunter, did you figure out what the bloom and the harvest represent?
The bloom represents the range of a fortress.
That's one vital part. You're right, the bloom can represent overlapping fields of fire, but it's more than one concept. At the time of the book's writing, the Kree cared most about integrating captured territory while still expanding their empire. Conquered worlds came with people. Rather than treat them as prisoners, the Kree provided them with most benefits enjoyed by Kree citizens. This period is known as the Cultivation.
So the bloom was when they gained full citizenship under their conquerors.
No, it's when the world requested it. As long as they could feed themselves with Kree farming techniques and defend their world with Kree defenses, the request was granted with few exceptions.
So what's the harvest?
As part of the service required by the Empire, many of these new citizens began the cultivation of freshly conquered worlds.
So they were living examples. Show the newly conquered what they could achieve if they went along with the Empire.
That's also how vampires work.
Carol, I think I pieced together the Kree strategy.
Do tell.
It's all tied to agriculture. Every soldier knows you can't fight if you can't eat, but they applied. Till the field.
To their enemies, the Kree advance would seem steady.
That's what I think. Expand too fast and you overextend yourself. I saw that happen, but the Kree expansion had momentum. They could afford to push harder because their whole weight was behind the advance. Unless a world could push just as hard, it would eventually fall under...
Carol, how was that?
Close enough to impress me. The strategy in Volume 32 wasn't perfect, but it worked out for the Kree far more often than it failed.
What happened when it failed?
That's covered in Volume 33.
And that's Book Club. Steve, you're up next. What's your book?
The Mantle of Authority, by General Chester Phillips.
Is this the one you keep saying I should read?
The very same. Now you have to. It's Book Club.
Before I forget...
I hope you...
Why do you say...
It's about people who weren't around until after your death. But I'm...
So why...
Volume 30 was way too spicy for this crowd.
Go on.
I'm kidding. It's relevant to what we're facing today. Hydra, the Lilin, your mom.
Sure, but...
I guarantee you don't. Ancient Kree takes on population husbandry are, let's call it, mechanically quaint.
Right, but on a scale of 1 to 10...
-5. Ration paste bland, apartment wall vanilla, hotel art banal, even the diagrams are boring.
How so?
It's all geometric shapes. Until I realized they were representational, I was extremely... Let's just say that I can never look at an octagon the way I used to.
Okay, just between us. Carol's book.
I learned a thing.
What? How to grow turnips on...
That is...
I didn't think it was that bad. But interstellar agriculture as a metaphor...
You should be honest.
I'm always honest with Carol. But if I tell her it was a weird...
And how is that bad? Good luck.
You go...
I...
Carol, I had some more thoughts on the book.
You do? You must have really liked it.
Something on your mind?
There you are, Hunter. Please join me when you have a moment. I insist.
What do you...
It's good to have him. He's always been a trouble.
I can see that. He seems to be a man of...
Always thought his claws were his best. They protected us, Agatha and I. Could even say It must have been, what, 1985? I remember because Agatha crimped her hair and shoulder pads had cast some strange spell over my wardrobe. We looked quite ridiculous, but... well, happy until a rather disturbed coven of witches by the name of the Salem Set. It was. But what was even worse was that they were Agatha's own grandchildren by her son Nicholas Scratch.
They tried to kidnap their grandmother?
They felt she had betrayed which kind by choosing to live among humans and came to drag her back to... Logan was staying with us when they invaded. He hid us in a secret passage and refused to tell them. He kept our secret and fought them off long enough. Without him, they would have sure...
If it came down to it, I am sure you would have prevented...
I'm not so sure about that. 7. I would have been outnumbered. I do trust you, you know.
I...
Even the... common ground.